Let's begin by settling the body, taking a moment to adopt a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open. Hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. Try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. Also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. Then begin to let go of thoughts of the past, plans for the future, moving the mind away from the external world, allowing whatever sights and sounds are occurring in your environment and just be as they are. No need to investigate. Concentrating your awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Giving yourself the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and then without judgment or frustration, to lift your awareness up from those distractions and to place it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. When the mind feels more calm, we'll generate abroad an altruistic motivation for our time. So take a moment to get in touch with our own genuine wish to be happy, to be free of suffering. recognizing that from morning until night, and even in our dreams, we wish, we aspire in this way. It's the core motivation of our lives. And recognize that we share that with every other sentient being, no matter their age, their appearance, their background, no matter their views, philosophies, religions. They themselves are just as deeply motivated to be happy, to be free of suffering. And there are no sentient beings with a claim in being successful in accomplishing their goals than any other sentient being. And yet, up until now, in our own lives, we have been motivated to accomplish only our own interests, even sometimes at the expense of others. So I think now is the time to go beyond narrow self-interest and selfish, egotistical concern, to become interested in the welfare of all sentient beings, to help them to reach their goal of being genuinely, truly happy, being completely free of suffering. And in order to do that, I myself must transform my mind. I must become deeply familiar with virtue. I must turn away from non-virtue. And that depends upon putting time and energy and effort into a spiritual path in order to become more and more beneficial for sentient beings. And we take that as the purpose of our time. Motivation. On Monday, we contemplated the certainty of death to give rise to a sense of needing to engage in our spiritual practice. And today we will contemplate the uncertainty of the time of death in order to give rise to a desire not to delay that spiritual practice. So we first begin to contemplate that in our human experience, there is no specific, reliable age of death. We're all aware of many people younger than ourselves who've passed away. There are many people who just last night went to sleep with plans, goals, unfinished projects, and unlike oneself did not wake up this morning. There are many people older than ourselves. We may find that we pass before they do. Being young and healthy is no guarantee of a long life. So I think in this way, using examples from your own life, examples from things that you've read about, try to argue against the innate sense that we have of the guarantee of a long life, using reasoning, logic. And the second contemplation related to the uncertainty of the time of death is that there are many causes of death. Sometimes people die due to external causes, such as natural disasters, car crashes, plane crashes, or violence. Death can happen through internal causes, the hundreds of potential diseases or heart attacks, aneurysms, strokes, and simply old age. Even the things that support our lives, like food and medicine, our house, they can become the cause of our death. We may receive the wrong medication or in the wrong dose. We may eat food that's contaminated, or our house could catch fire or collapse in an earthquake. So bring to mind now specifically all of the ways that you've heard or you know of how people have died, to understand all of the different causes and conditions. The third point connected to this topic is the fragility of the human body. How quickly, how easily our body can be injured or struck down by illness. I think that viruses and bacteria are millions of times smaller than the human body, and yet are often responsible for bringing about our death. How easily people trip and fall and break bones. How easily the body can be damaged in a car accident. So think back even over your own life, how many times you yourself have been very sick, how many times you have been injured, and how easily that can be the cause of death. And then on the basis of these second 3 points, the second set of three contemplations related to the uncertainty of the time of death. Try to give rise to a strong determination to begin the process of transforming the mind through your spiritual practice right now. To be determined to put time and energy and effort into your spiritual practice without even a second's delay. And rest your mind in that determination without distraction. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. We'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in your mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when this positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's own life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.